Good morning, students. This is Anita Ahuja. Yesterday we have seen how to install matplotlib library. So let's start the basic program, how we can plot or create graph in Python by using matplotlib library. Okay, so what is matplotlib? Yes, matplotlib is a Python library that provides many interface and functionality to create 2D graphics. And I hope you remember what is pyplot. Yes, pyplot is a sub-library of matplotlib. With the help of pyplot interface, we can create 2D graphs like line chart, bar chart, pie chart, etc. So in next video, I'll share the detail of all the types of charts what we can create. But today I'm starting directly line chart, because I think you should try little bit practical on this platform, then easily you will grasp the theory related to this topic. So I'm going to show you one program how to create the line chart. Yesterday one program I have shown, in that we used only two methods, plot method and show method. These both method or functions are the member of pyplot library. Okay, so I hope you remember that before using the functions we have to import particular library in our program. So let's start the program. Let's open the Python IDLE. It's going to load, and first statement we will type our import statement. So let's open a new file. Okay, so this is my interface, and first statement is import matplotlib dot pyplot, and in this statement only we are using the alias to avoid the lengthy typing as plt. So plt is my alias. Whatever you want to define, only p or pl or xyz, whatever, but alias should be meaningful. Okay, so now I have imported one library, matplotlib and pyplot. Yesterday I have shown one program with output. In that only one line we have drawn by plotting the different points on the x and y axis. Today I'm taking one example. Let's show the scoreboard of the match between India and Sri Lanka, just assume, and 2020 only we want to show the 5 overs, few overs in that, how the both countries scored. For example, let's take one variable O. It will indicate the over. O equals to, suppose just we want to plot the run after 5 over, 10 overs, 15 and 20. So O is my list variable. One more thing I want to discuss, that when we are creating the line chart, okay, when we are creating line chart, we can use numpy also, we can use data frame, or we can use list variable also. Okay, so it is very easy to plot the data variable in the form of numpy array or data frame or a list. So I'm using list, it is very easy. Second variable, as we discussed, two countries we want to take, so I'm taking one variable I as India, and here are the run, how much India scored at 5 over. In 5 over, Indian team made suppose 50 run, then 65, then 105, and suppose 150. Okay, then second country, suppose S means Sri Lanka, whatever you want to assume, and let's type the run for this team. suppose 30 and 680, 80 and 120 and 145. Surely we will not give more than India, we are Indian. Okay, so yesterday program we have used only two function, that was plot function and show function. Today more function we are going to use in this program, and these are title function, X label, Y label. I hope you are very clear with the name of this methods. Title means with the help of title method we will define the title for our complete chart. When we want to define the label for our chart, we can use title method. Sorry. And when we want to label our x-axis, so we will use another method, X label, and to label the y-axis there is a method Y label. So one by one we will use these methods also, but before that we are going to call plot function with the help of alias plt dot plot. Okay, now here we have to understand we are trying to draw two lines, one for India and one for Sri Lanka, to show the run rate or score. Okay, so first I am going for India. So over I want to show on the x-axis. Okay, over I want to show on the x-axis, so I will write O comma I. That means O value, O is a list variable, its value will be shown on the x-axis, and Y is another list variable, its value will be shown on the y-axis. And now I am giving another argument also. Yesterday only two argument we used to plot the graph, X and Y. Today I am using on the place of X and Y, O and I. And same time I want to change the color of line. So for this I want to use blue color, so I am writing B in inverted comma. Okay, and for the another line that will be drawn for the Sri Lanka, we will use another color, comma. Now, okay, this much I am doing, further we will do afterward. Then plt dot plot, and here I am using O comma S. So now it will plot method will plot the value of O and S. Okay, so this line will be created in a red color. Okay, so two times we used plot method, that means two lines we want to draw in a graph, that is called comparative study. Okay, for the comparison of the values of my list variables, I am using plot method two times. It will draw the two line over the graph, and to differentiate clearly I have used different color for the line, and the color for the line, for that only the first letter of color we can pass as an argument in a plot method. First letter of color, I have written B here, so the color of this line will be blue, and I have written R here, so color of this line will be red. So today we passed three argument in our plot method. Okay, yesterday we used only two. Now it's time to define the title, plt dot title. So what title you want to define? You write inside of this as an argument, suppose score board. So this argument, that means now title will be shown over the graph. Now another method, X label. X label will show the label on the x-axis, and that is over. Okay, on the x-axis what we are going to show? Over. Then I am calling the Y label method to define the label for my y-axis, and that is run, made scored by both countries. Okay, so here it is very clear. Now to display the output, what is the method? Do you remember? Yes, it is show method. My program is completed. So what is next? Let's save. PLT program This is second program. Okay, but I'm giving the name like a fourth program. Okay, save. Now let's execute. Oh, something went wrong. Matplotlib, yeah, spelling mistake. Control S. It's very good to know about the error and correct the error. Yes, this is the output. So what mistakes I have done? Be very careful while typing. Okay, and check the spelling, and variable should not be changed. If you are giving value to the capital variable, then use that capital only in your program. Better avoid the caps lock. Yes, this is the output, and this is red line of might be Sri Lanka, and the blue line is showing the score of India. But I have created program, that's why I know the which color line is representing which country's run rate. So better here should be label that will show the line color is represents which country. So let's go back and make the changes. What changes we will make? This plot method is using O and I list variable. That means this is the line for the India. Okay, and we use blue color for that. Now I'm going to give the label, comma, label, this another argument with value is equal to India. Okay, same we will do here. Label is equal to Sri Lanka. But that means along with this line, blue color line, we want to display the label India, and along with the red line we want to display the label Sri Lanka. But this much will not show the label. Okay, here we define the label for our line, but another method we have to use to show this label on the graph. So it is not a matter of sequence, title, label, then only this method should come. Anything, any arrangement. Okay, there is no particular sequence. Now one more method is there. I'm going to use that is legend. So this method will show the label, okay, value of label that you have passed as an argument in the plot method. So just control save and let execute. Yes, this is what I was discussing. This blue line is for India and red line shows the score of Sri Lanka. I hope you are very clear for this program. Let's take fast review. First line shows import. We are importing pyplot library from the matplotlib library, and we are going to use plt as the alias. Today we use three list variable that are O for over, I represent the run of India's, and S represent the run of Sri Lanka. Because why three list variable? Because we want to show two lines over the one graph. Now that's why we used twice this method plot. Okay, so first time in a plot method we passed two list variable O comma I. So value of O variable will be shown on the x-axis and value of I will be shown on the y-axis. This line will come in a blue line, blue color, and the label for this will be India. Second method, I passed O comma S. That means again O's value we want to display over the x-axis, and the value of S variable will be on the y-axis, and this line will be in a red color. Okay, this line will be in a red color, and then label is a Sri Lanka. To show this label over the graph, we use the method plt.legend. Okay, I told you that there is a no sequence, so let's check is there any sequence problem or not. I have used this here only, and title method will show the title of graph, X label will show the label on the x-axis, Y label method will show the label on the y-axis. You check here, this is our, yeah, this is output. You check over. Okay, over is a I can show you in a program. Yeah, see, x-axis over. Okay, so this label is coming on x-axis. Run, this string is showing on the y-axis, and this is scoreboard. Scoreboard is my title. Okay, and legend, legend means will show the label if you have passed as an argument in a plot method. So this is my legend. I hope guys it is very clear to you. Okay, if any doubt or any suggestion, you can write in a comment. Surely I'll reply, and you do try this on your system. Okay, have a nice day. Bye bye.